This is day 4. Today I'm feeling good. I woke up wanting to make something, happy with what I made the day before, and I've also got stuff to do today which kind of takes a lot of the worry and the doubt and confusion off your mind. And that got me thinking, why do you feel more positive when you've got things to do? Why do you feel like you've kind of got less stress when you're always busy doing stuff? I think it's got something to do with constantly being stimulated. I feel like that might be a thing that we struggle with at the moment, is just constantly being stimulated. And because there's so many ways of dealing with it, you can kind of feed your stimulation a lot easier. So because there's so many ways to feed your stimulation, you can kind of avoid a lot of things. So if you're in a situation where you're just waiting and you need to be stimulated constantly, you can just pull out your phone, you can scroll on it for however long it takes. And I've been around a lot of people that are just constantly on their phone. When I'm traveling, I'm on the coach or the bus or the train, people in front of me are just scrolling for 3 hours or however long the journey is, which is crazy because you're almost like time traveling from one place to another. You get on the train and then 3 hours later you're getting off it. You don't even know what happened during the journey. You kind of got on a start point and then you got off at the end point, and that whole 3 hours just been a blur of stimulation through your phone, through a screen, through a wall of text or whatever. And I think because you can constantly stimulate your brain, you can kind of get out of situations that you don't want to be in. If you want to be stimulated, it means that what's happening right now is not stimulating enough, which I guess is boredom. But I think a great way to deal with that sort of thing is to just create stuff. So for example, I like to use photography as that way of curing the boredom or sitting down somewhere. By using a camera, you can actually kind of explore what's around you in a bit more detail. If you're constantly looking toward the world instead of looking down into this own little world, then you can see a lot more detail of what you normally would miss. And then because you can take a photo of it, you kind of get to keep that little part. You'll get a slice of reality out of that boredom that would normally just go unnoticed. I like to make music when I'm in a certain headspace, if I'm frustrated or angry or upset or just like confused. And then I also do photography and filmmaking. Yes, you count them as hobbies, but if you can also do them when you are bored, you're kind of combining the things you like the most with the things you dislike the most, which is a pretty good trade-off. And it kind of got me thinking, if you have a lot of hobbies, does that mean you're bored quite a lot of the time? So you have to kind of entertain yourself? Or are you bored a lot of the time because you don't have hobbies and you don't have anything to do to entertain yourself, so you're just bored? So I think you have to find some things that you are interested in and then a lot of things that you're slightly interested in. So then if you are ever just sitting down waiting around, you always have something to do and something to kind of work towards or get experience in. I have to go get batteries for this, so. So I guess my final thought is that the more things that you find that you're interested in, the more time you're going to be interested. And because there's only so many things you can do in a day. If you've got 5 or 10 interests that you really enjoy doing, that means whenever you just don't know what to do today, or you're feeling down, you're feeling just bored in general, there's always something that you can turn to. Whereas if you have no interest, the only thing you do every day is just seek stimulation, but you have nothing to stimulate you with, then you're just going to be living quite a miserable, monotonous life. Yeah, that's it.